The citizens of the historic city of Antwerp recently went to the polls to elect themselves a new city government for the next 6 years. The traditionally pro-Jewish Liberal Party, together with the Catholics, now find themselves in coalition with the nationalists. One would think that this coalition of Liberal, Catholic and far-right parties would make uncomfortable bedfellows. In Antwerp City Hall, the leading aldermen who will try to make this coalition work gave me their views. How important is the Jewish community to the economy of Antwerp?
The Jewish community is an intrinsic part of the city of Antwerp. The Jewish community has been living here for more than 5 centuries. They brought the diamond business to Antwerp, and still today they play a very important role in the diamond business. So Jewish community is still very important in diamond business, but is also involved in all other kinds of business like real estate. And that makes them an economically a very important part of our city.
How important was the Jewish vote in the recent elections?
But it's an important vote because you have 20,000, 25,000 Jewish people living in our city, in the heart of our city. And it's a community that we cherish. They're very much respected. And we have very good contacts with the Jewish community. There's a very good link between policy and the Jewish community.
Your party's now gone into coalition with some right-wing groups that you said you would never actually enter government with before. Why is this?
I personally didn't make any official statement of who I wanted to be in a coalition with or who I wanted to be in government with. I definitely feel that the people that we are in coalition with are the strong parties, and they are the people that want to make the same difference that we do. We definitely have to bridge our differences and find the right bridge to come across and to cross the path together, and probably, and I assume that they want the best for the people in Antwerp, which is our goal.
Are you happy entering a coalition with right-wing parties?
Well, I think when you say we're in a coalition with right-wing, we are in a coalition with the Catholic Party, which is not, I think, to be considered as a right-wing party, and with the NVA. Elections are the ultimate test for the voters and for the people of Antwerp. The people of Antwerp have massively voted for NVA with Mr. De Wever, who became the mayor. And they have 23 seats out of 55, which is makes them the very biggest party of this city. The results of such an election is to try to get a majority which can direct the city in the next legislation of 6 years. And for that, discussions take place. Parties sit around the table, try to find a common agreement in order to decide the way how they will direct the city, and that's what happened. And so we sit in a coalition with a majority of people from NVA, with people from CD&V, and with people from my party, VLD.
Should the Jewish population of the city be afraid of a coalition government led by the right-wing Bart de Wever? I asked a prominent member of the Antwerp Jewish community.
The NVA party was not in government ever till now, so it's new. But unusual, I won't say. NVA is not really a right-wing party, it's centrum-right, if you can call it like this, if you have to position it in comparison to other parties. They are now in coalition with the Liberal Party and with the Catholic Party. So they represent a big majority in the Flanders, and it's not unusual anymore because the NVA is the biggest party of Flanders and even of Belgium.
So it would appear that all the politicians are intent on working together for the common good. This is Colin Stevens for JN1 in the City Hall in Antwerp.